So hey, I'm getting ready to get the wife out camping more, but she's not really used to camping. She said she tried glamping, so I have to make it a little more comfortable for her. And she's really wants to be clean and don't like having dirty hands and dirty dishes and that sort of stuff. And so I'm gonna try something that I haven't seen anybody else do. What I've got here is a folding processing table. It's got a built-in little sink here. I got it at Bass Pro Shops. You can find them on the internet anywhere 50, 60 bucks. This one was like $69. I got it, even though I could have found it probably cheaper online, because Bass Pro had one. Everybody else had to ship one, and I need it in like 3 days to go camping. Okay? The other thing that I've got, and you'll see reviews for these, and I'll probably do a video on how to put it together. The other thing I got is a little rechargeable camping shower, and it's a little submersible pump hooked to a piece of hose with a shower head attached to it, a little handheld shower head. You see these online too. I've seen several reviews for these. They're anywhere from 20 to 50 bucks. This one, once again, was in the higher end. It was like $49, once again at Bass Pro, because they were the only people in Nashville, Tennessee that had one in stock. Now, what I like about this one compared to some of the cheaper versions you can get on Amazon, whatever, for 20 bucks or so, this one doesn't take just regular old, AA batteries or whatnot. This is rechargeable. It's got a lithium-ion battery in there, which would be bad if water got in, don't get me wrong, but it's USB rechargeable. I have lots of options to recharging with solar power. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to connect this to this, because the faucet on the folding processing table is supposed to attach to a garden hose. The sink dumps into a bucket, but the faucet is run off of a garden hose. And so what I had to do was figure out how to connect them. If I'd have just took this home instead of rushing to get all the pieces, I'd have saved myself another freaking $5.70-some odd cents, right? Because look at here. That's the 3/4 to the water hose that I was talking about, right? I use that end. Guess what? That end is 1/2 inch. The hose run pump is 1/2 inch. Looky there. That'll just screw in directly. No modifications. I didn't need to mess with all the extra. Just the $69 table and the $40 pump. Bam, done. Didn't need to mess around. So, once again, look before you leap, I guess. But anyway, putting this on is pretty simple. You got the faucet. You got this pretty little piece with this little O-ring. You got this little nut. It just sits in. Back into this is a recessed hole. Make sure that the hexagonal piece part is facing down, and it just screws in. And it's designed to come on and off for traveling. And what I'm going to do is not tighten it up all the way, so I can actually turn the faucet. Nail it real good, not too tight. I don't want to break off anything. Alright. Set it back up. The USB port of the plug to charge is under this little cover, and it's tied on there so it don't come loose. Make sure that's on tight. And then this button comes off and you press it. It came charged, and it pulls from, so it's got to be at least this much underwater, but I've got a full 5-gallon bucket in there. Alright, let's see what happens. Oh, looky there. Water's coming right out. Boy, I wish the kid was here. Da-da-da. It's a little warm. Oh, that's because it come out of my tub. All right, and then water off. Water on. There you go. It'd be real nice for sitting at the barbecue this weekend. I can wash my hands, right? Or, put the plug in here, and once I find where I put it, and you can't really wash dishes here, but silverware and stuff, grill tongs, not too bad. But it lets me wash my hands, which is really important when you're cooking food for people, right? Not just me. So there you go. Pretty good experiment. It works. Like I said, I hadn't seen anybody else try that. So wish me luck on my barbecue contest.